finally it's back. Once again a year where Megumi will once again lose all the different L's. Yes, I'm still sour about that, although it seems this chapter did give some kind of hints to Megumi, basically saying, I am borrowing your recipe to show that you really should have won, or to prove that Megumi really should have won. If this is the author's real way of showing that Megumi is a character that shouldn't be underestimated, then I say, fine, I accept that. Yes, this is the Shokugeki no Soma chapter 246, and this is the Angry Anime Fan, the Despair Reviewer. The first Shokugeki no Soma chapter of 2018 is something I forgot to mention. And in this one, the match continues. Erina serves her dish. And, well, let's just say the foodgasm they get are quite... No, wait, that was wrong. Maybe that was better. So who will know? Either way, in the flashback we saw how much Momo's cuteness and her media actually gathered a lot of fans from females. In fact, she could have done many things more, even become a fashion designer. So she became, well, a cute icon. I have to admit that thing on Twitter, or no, it was Instagram, was pretty fitting for the cute queen. That was what she was called, the cute queen. Of course, all the students want to eat Momo's adorable little dish, but Erina still cooks her dish with paste of Moscato sugar mixed with black sesame seeds, and also take out a baking tray that's now baked something. As she keep on cooking, she looks extremely calm, and all the other students and all the rebels still panicking, mind you. I mean, I really dislike the fact that they are panicking. Can't they really have faith in the rebels? The rebels are supposed to win! The good guys are supposed to win and destroy this corrupted world. Well, either way, she is, of course, facing Momo with the search. Basically, that's a very humiliated way I mean, what I mean by that, no, what was... In a way, that will be a humiliated defeat for Momo, but then again, an arrogant girl can only learn her mistakes if you defeat them through their own methods. Of course, that doesn't necessarily always be a girl. An arrogant person, that's what I meant to say. So, and of course, this is Erina we're talking about, the Ice Queen. So, it's worth noting though that despite the fact that she is in the rebel faction, a lot of the students still look very admirably at Erina, calling her basically the face of the academy, implying one more thing, I think. I mean, the students still doesn't seem to believe that Erina really went to the rebel side, and they still don't exactly know why. Well, they're brainwashed and they're stupid and they're everything else, so of course not. It's just, however, that the fact that they admire her, the fact that despite she's up against such a tough opponent, she still is cold as ice and still so incredibly beautiful. Basically a beautiful and a girl version that's of the Demon King, or basically just a female and cute and beautiful version, descendant of the Demon King, a very fitting of the title, the Ice Queen, and a fitting image. This is imply, and then the judges begins to mention the fact that how much she's admired by the gourmet cuisine, as Anne also mentions with a little bit demonic tone that Erina is the key to she is the one who shoulders the weight of being the key to the central which Azami envisioned. And of course, a long time ago, Hisako said the same thing to Soma. I'm not exactly sure now what that key envisioned, and apparently we do not know. Are you telling me that this cooking match is all just a setup by Azami after all, just in order to create further things? What does it exactly mean by the key? I mean, if there's something I can guess, is the fact that despite fighting for the side of the rebels, every single student admire Erina because, well, she's beautiful and she's scary at the same time. Basically, they will be drawn to her, and as we have seen when she, well, scolded the rebels, she's an excellent teacher, and she can become an excellent leader when she is not very haughty, that is. Meaning perhaps that the key to her plan is basically if Erina follows a plan, so to speak, students will follow her because they admire her that much. Basically, the key to everything, she's the key because she will bring admirers or something like that. Excuse me a little second. Sorry, I just had to pray for something. And then, well, we'll see. Either way, she finishes off her dish. As Momo, of course, is unimpressed. She sees a flashback, and apparently that many of the other people wanted her to become a fashion designer or a designer, but not a pastier. However, Momo is showing a cute smile, saying she felt she was the cutest when she was sweets. So she has done this all this time and had no regrets about thinking what she thinks is the cutest. So she believes that no one can teach her the moment of being the cutest. So Erina serves her this, a soufflé légat de grasse, a whipped white into a... She whips egg whites into a stiff peak and shaped it into a bake into a soufflé. So, and it's basically answering the roll cake with pancakes, something like that. So with that they taste, and of course the judges have a very powerful impact on the dish because it's different than normal pancakes. And then it mentions it has red bean paste clearly hidden, and Erina mentions that it's the key to this, the star of this dish. She used the pressure cooking to save time when kneading the asuka beans to make this paste. Then she added the muscova sugar seasoning, and she made a muscova sugar red bean paste sanctuary. A sanctuary that's she's basically created a dorayaki, and then we see Megumis blushing face in there. Is that, I mean, I've already forgotten her match because that match is still a very sour taste in my mouth, but I guess that's basically saying she took some inspiration from Megumis' dish. Basically, she is avenging Megumis' loss. And if that's one way of avenging Megumis' extremely unfair treatment, then I guess I can become a little less salty. But I still want Megumi to win one day against a high-ranking opponent. So with that, even the arrogant commentator did that. I mean, gets pulled in. So Erina serves her dish, and she eats, and they have, well, a pretty, as I said before, a foodgasm. They are sandwiched between her soft vulture lessons. Basically, in her teaching outfits, Anne and, well, the commentator Urara-chan is between her legs. But not like that, just between the legs. So it's basically interesting. But then Erina says to Momo to eat her dish, so that you will see something else. With this Erina's probably victory is already sure of. What can it teach Momo? Can it perhaps teach that the reason why Momo is so frustrated is the fact that there are some people who can be more cute than her? Or the fact that cuteness is not exactly the only thing you need when you need to have a dish? Or the fact that you should never underestimate a comrade? Who knows? A very heavy fan service chapter, but then again that was not so bad. So I like that. And if Erina is avenging Megumis' loss, then again I will become less salty. Still though, what awaits us next? No idea. But you give me your thoughts if you have any.